malaria. So you had malaria, you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So what is malaria? It is a small mosquito-borne disease caused by a parasite. So the parasite is the one causing the disease, and it is carried by a mosquito. Yeah? Do you agree? Yeah. Okay. So the mosquito is the carrier of the disease, meaning it's the one bringing disease to you. And the parasite is called Plasmodium. Yeah, this is the name of the parasite, Plasmodium. It is the one causing the disease, not the mosquito. The mosquito is the one carrying the Plasmodium. And the Plasmodium is the parasite that is carrying the disease. So this is the mosquito. This is the one, the Zunzu, that is carrying malaria. It is not just an ordinary mosquito. It is a special species of mosquito called Anopheles. That is the species of that particular mosquito carrying malaria. So anyone who had malaria, okay sir, can you stand up? What was the outward manifestation? What did you feel when you had malaria? What happens to you? General body pain. What else? Fever. Headache. Vomiting. So, do you agree with me? Those are malaria. Yes. Okay, so those are like basically the symptoms, signs and symptoms of early malaria. So you experience high fever or high temperature, headaches, sometimes severe headaches, trembling, yeah, pains in the limbs, and lowering of your temperature after some time, after 2 days. So those are the signs and symptoms. And how do you get infected with malaria? So the mosquito bites you, an infected mosquito carrying the parasite bites you. These mosquitoes are nocturnal. What is the meaning of nocturnal? Meaning they are night-biting mosquitoes. So during the day, the parasite is not active in their body. It's only during the night when they are capable of transmitting the parasite to humans once you are infected. Is that clear? Yeah. And another form of transmission is through placental transfer from an infected mother to child through placenta. Okay. So why are we discussing malaria? I believe that ever since you were a child and you are able to comprehend things, you have heard of malaria in Malawi, right?
Yeah.
So it is the number 4 cause of death in Malawi. Number 4, aside from other diseases. So 40% of children under 2 dies of malaria. These are all statistics in Malawi. Yeah? And then children under 5 suffer an average of 9.7 episodes, meaning in 1 year, they have an average of 9 attacks of malaria or 9 infections of malaria. And for us, for your age group, you belong on the adults level, wherein you experience an average of 6.1 episodes of malaria. Do you agree with that?
Yes.
So, also, what is the burden that this malaria brings about in Malawi? Economic losses. Why? Because low productivity. Sick people cannot work properly, right? You cannot contribute to the workforce or to the economy of Malawi. Even here, academically, you will be absent from school, right? Because of being sick with malaria. If you have fever, what do you usually do? Yes, ma'am. Sister. You take Panadol. So here in Malawi, since malaria is endemic to the country, when you experience fever, you medical help, you go to the doctor. Some people are just taking anti-malaria because everyone thinks when they have fever, they have malaria. But that's not true. So if you have fever and you're suspecting of malaria, it's better to seek medical help. See a doctor at his age. Then the doctor will request for a laboratory test. Has any one of you had malaria test before? Yeah. They usually prick the finger, right? So there are two ways of confirming malaria. Microscopically, wherein the technologists will look for the parasite under the microscope, or they use this rapid test kit. No, it's a special kit that can detect malaria antigen. So once you're positive, then the doctor will provide the necessary treatment. Okay, based on confirmed laboratory diagnosis. So for prevention and control, any ideas on how we can prevent? Sir, no. Sister first, because she hasn't spoken. Sleeping under the mosquito net. Very good.
I just want to polish it up.
Polish, okay. Very good. Please, everyone wants to polish. Sleeping under a treated mosquito net. The recommended prevention, the program that is currently undertaken by the Malawi government. The distribution of insecticide-treated mosquito nets. Comes in this round form. You've seen this, right?
Yeah.
Round form, rectangular form. The idea here is to keep away the mosquitoes from biting us. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and other forms of prevention. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Mosquito coil. These are sprays, lotion, and this, you don't spray this on yourself. This is like, example is glue. Yeah? So you spray it at home to kill mosquitoes, right? So what are these are some of the controls also, part of the controlling malaria. Not for ourselves, for our protection. So we have this malaria prophylaxis. So this malaria prophylaxis is usually applicable only to those who are new to places like Malawi. So environmental control. Why do you think? You see this, yeah? Like old tires, broken buckets, boreholes, yeah. Why do you think we need to clean this environment?
Because are some of the places whereby mosquitoes do lay their eggs.
Very good. So like they accumulate during rainy season. This can be vesicles or water, stagnant water. And mosquitoes love to breathe in dirty, stagnant water. Yeah? So these are the common, these are the common treatment or drugs available here in Malawi. This is that, right? This is the most common thing, the most common medication. So these are other forms of medicines we need. So then the lab, as you are very familiar with it, is usually it is given in dosage depending on the age and weight of the person, of the sick person. Okay, is there vaccine for malaria? No, currently there's no vaccine for malaria, but it is under research now. That's why it is under clinical study, clinical trial. Okay. So where can you seek medical help if you get sick? We have KCH and we have WILA as well. And other private clinics around. Kawal Hospital, the nearest health center. Correct. Okay. Any questions? Ziko? Any questions? I know you are so familiar with malaria, but you ask yourself, why do you still get sick? do you get sick of malaria repeatedly? Yeah? But if we observe the prevention methods that we have just learned today, you are more or less can protect yourself from being bitten by mosquitoes. And clean your surroundings. Or put like window screens in your houses. Yeah.
Spray of the drugs,
Yeah.
as you said, except the doom, the other sprays, the facility found here in Malaria or maybe somewhere else.
Doom is available in Malawi. Don't spray it on yourself. It is used to kill mosquitoes on your surroundings. Yeah? And the other repellents, it may not be those that I have shown you, but I see in shops here. They come in tube forms, which you can apply on your skin. Yeah?
Madam, quinine.
Quinine, yes.
Do you encourage using quinine?
There is a strategy actually employed by clinicians. Actually, with the choice of medicine, it depends on the laboratory results of the person. If it's like you in the laboratory, we categorize the malaria by 1+, 2+, 3+, 4+. It depends on the population of malaria that we see in the blood. So usually, if it's like really like 4+, with a lot of mature or sexual forms of the parasite, the doctors will usually give quinine. Yeah, but those that are falling in +1 or +2, meaning low population of parasite, usually quartet or relaxed. Let me just say thank you. We'll close. Thank you for that last question. And I hope you have learned something, although I know you are already familiar with malaria. But what I want to stress to everyone is that we don't take it for granted. Yeah? Although you have had malaria before, what is important is for you to prevent of getting sick time and again. Thank you very much. Again, thank you for your time.